Hello, good evening. Hope you guys don't mind some Christmas ornaments again tonight. That's just what I'm in the mood to paint. I am kind of reorganizing. I reorganized my ornament wall, so now I have some space. So I want to paint ornaments. I was a little proactive. I got this part done because, dry time. And now we can automatically see right away what it is that we're painting. Why is your painting off? Your painting's off? I didn't know that. Oops, I smeared him. Oh no. Oh no. Dang, that sucks. I'm sorry. Well, at least you have some answers. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you that that surgery is pretty effective. It's pretty common too, so. Oh. I'm glad you love it. Did you like not realize you were like squinting or something when you were painting? Or maybe you did. Which that would be cool. That would be really cool. Eye surgery freaks me out, but if it works, you know? Right, exactly. And I mean, it's so common that like, every a lot so many people get it done or they get like LASIK, right? That's not the same as no, it's different than cataract surgery, but still, you know, very very common. I don't usually do the feet from that angle. Let's do it this way. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Eventually, we'll stop switching these back and forth, and then I won't have to worry about bumping my hand in wet paint. Oh, she sees perfectly now? That's good. That's good to know. That's true. Well, hopefully you can get the surgery scheduled and, back to painting and centering your dots and everything in no time. Thank you. This is I tried out I made a new design yesterday because the penguin ornaments and the snowman ornaments, I've pretty much had the same pattern for the last, 4.5 plus years. And I felt like I needed a change. And I've kind of putzed around with different patterns in the past, and I like them, but none of them have been like, yes, this is the one, this is what I'm gonna do each time. And then the one that I made yesterday, I really liked it. So we're doing it just in a bunch of different colors, just kind of seeing, but I'm pretty sure that this will be like the new standard penguin design unless I want to play around with the pattern at some point. It works out really well for the penguins. It's kind of okay for the snowmen, so I might have to do a different design for the snowmen, and that's okay. And it's so weird not listening to music on this platform. I stopped listening to YouTube because I was getting really tired of the ads. Even on the videos that said no ads. No, they definitely had ads. Hello, Angela. How's it going? We're gonna work on these one at a time here in a little bit. Just getting all the faces and stuff on here. Well, I have in the past, but I try to kind of stay away from copyright stuff because you can get in a lot of trouble from doing it. So at this point, like if I make stuff like that, it's usually for friends and family for a gift and not to make money off of it. Hello. Little teeny tiny eyes. One more. I do. The blue one, I felt like it was getting kind of stretched out, like the little thingies here wouldn't stay in place. And then I got I don't know, it was like an allergic reaction or something. I don't know, maybe it was like a heat rash on Sunday because it was so hot. We were outside all day. But I was like, I should probably change my band. Probably not good to just wear the same one all day, every day, basically. Okay, let's do this one first. So this will be 100 and no, 262. All right. Now, if only I can remember, I think I used this color. Probably not so smart of me to do a bunch of different color palettes, some with similar colors and keep the paint out, but hello, hello. I found like 5 glittered ornaments in the other room, and I was like, "Oh, why are these in here? I definitely can use these." Hello, hello, Gren. How's it going? They must have just kind of accidentally made their way into that room, into a drawer somewhere. There was nothing wrong with them. Maybe they were glittered ornaments from last year that I didn't realize I had. That's possible. I feel like YouTube is not letting certain people on the live tonight. I don't know. Or it's like a slow start. I don't know. I just got a text from Dory saying she hated YouTube, so I feel like is there something, is there an issue? Let's see. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Ugh. Oh, really? That explains it. Maybe like a whole closing the app and coming back in sort of thing might work. Huh. Poor Dory. She's like, I'm restarting the app now. What's with it? Like Facebook just decided to just log me out of the live yesterday, middle of the live, and now YouTube's being silly. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? You guys do anything fun besides work? If it's still weird, we're probably gonna switch to TikTok. Oh. Oh, you got a Collided Dreams hoodie? Yes. Which which colorway did you get? What do you guys think? Should we go to YouTube? Getting a lot of I found you, but I can't see or make a comment. I feel like that's I didn't mean YouTube. TikTok. Did I say TikTok? I don't know. Oh, mermaid is such a I love that one. I have a multiple shirts in that. No, no TikTok. You're like, I want the silence. Very nice. Oh yeah, they're on like extra clearance, huh? Because usually they're like 99 cents. Yeah, Dory's really struggling. And I mean, I can just tell by the low viewer count. Like, we don't usually just have 60 people in here. We're down like 40 or 50 people right now. So I feel like a lot of people are having issues. Let's see. Yeah, yep, some people are having issues. It's weird. I'm asking the chat who's having issues, if anyone. Okay, so if that color's pink, then this would be blue. And it's this. I don't know what's going on. Hello, hello. We'll give it a little bit longer. Ah, she's here. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Log out and come back in. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? We're just gonna do some penguin ornaments tonight, because that's what I'm in the mood for. Huh, that's odd. Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty glitter. I can't remember which one this one is, though. That's right. Yeah, it's bedtime for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. People can't comment. Oh yeah. I've never actually watched it, but it is fun mixing it up. So how many of these do you think I'll need to do until I don't have to reference an ornament on the side, like until I memorize the design? Because I don't know how many of the original ones I did, but oh, okay, that's good to know. So if you're not signed in at all, then you can't comment or anything. Interesting. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, so I've made 5. Well, technically 4 penguin, 1 snowman. I did those yesterday. So, still referencing one of them. It's more like to get the size of the tool, you know? Pattern wise, I'm pretty good with what comes next. But I'm like, okay, which tool did I use in certain spots? Like this one and like that one sometimes. 9. All right, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. This one's gonna be pretty because I'm gonna put hologram on top. Ooh, it's gonna be so pretty. You're gonna get that. You see that like teal green shift? We're gonna get the same shift with hologram on top, I think. And it's gonna be a pretty one. What's up? Well, I don't well, I guess I can show you a picture. I don't have an old penguin one like recently painted. Um, but I'm sure I have one saved in my 2025 Christmas ornament album, I'm sure. Let's see, let's see. And if not, I just can scroll up really fast. Where are the penguins? Where are the penguins? That's newer. Newer. Doesn't really look like I did that many ornaments last year. I must not have put them all in my album. What is wrong with me? Okay, well, no, that's not it either. Okay, hold on. One more try. Scroll, 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 scroll. So it's very similar. So it's the same as the snowman. So instead of the snowman, it's penguins. So I mean, it's not bad. I feel like I can upgrade it. You know what I mean? I feel like it needs an upgrade because I've done that same design over and over and over and over again for basically since I started in 2021. So, like glitter mixes, you mean? Or paint mixes? Yeah, and I mean, besides that, there's no other, fancy tools in it. I felt like the pattern needed an upgrade. Oh, nice. I love mixing paint. It's fun. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, so you made like a little bit of a darker frosted, more purpley frosted plum kind of color. That does sound nice. Yeah. I've mixed some extreme glitter before. I've been pleasantly surprised. I even did like the red and the green together with a little bit of gold, and it was a really pretty Christmas glitter mix, glitter paint mix. It was very pretty. So, I want to say, well, it's not in a Christmas set, but I know that in one of the sets we were working on like a little kind of open sort of penguin looking tool. I mean, it is a penguin. But you might be able to kind of, use it for other things. Um, but like in terms of like making the penguins and the snowman, all it is two dots touching, although a bear, something to help make a bear might, well, no, I guess it's not the bear that you're looking for. We do, oh, I guess we don't because it hasn't come out yet. There is a teddy bear tool that's kind of in the works. Hey, Heather. But it's kind of more like a sitting bear, you know? But I guess I get what you mean, like the two dots, and you can do it sideways, and you can kinda build a bear off of it. A candy set, like, what do you mean? Like peppermint candy kind of candy, like that kinda thing? Oh, interesting. I mean, that's an interesting idea. The thing with those kinda tools, though, is, like, a lot of the more not so mandala-like tools, some of them are a hard sell, which is fine. Like I don't expect everybody to want them. But I feel like we kind of have to be a little mindful of like which ones we come out with. Um, we're actually due for like a mandala set. We haven't come out with a mandala-esque set in a second. Oh, yeah, rain, rain, rain. But we have some pretty cool ones in the works right now. In fact, I should be getting some prototype tools, I think, in this next box. And we've got some fun ideas for like Halloween and Christmas, which are going to be useful very soon. Yeah, there's storms all over the place right now. So what, did you just go back to your hotel for the night, Heather? It was, but I don't think it's raining anymore, but we're supposed to basically be getting um rain for the next little bit, I'm sure. I haven't checked the weather, but I think we're kind of in like a little rain spot right now. Oh, that's right, that's right. A sitting fox tool, that's cute. Yeah. So the thing about those kind of tools, like they may be helpful for some, but like it can be hard to have a generalized tool like that because when you're making a design, a lot of the times, like at least for me, I find myself having to adjust and like, I feel like I can make them fit better when I'm doing it on my own. And some of them I feel like are just like, it can do more damage to your technique than good, I think. Yeah, that one's gonna look really pretty with some sparkly, and I'm excited for that one. Okay, let's do this one next. Get some of these colors out of the way. Basically, all of these have all different colors, so just gonna work on one ornament at a time and let it dry and all that kind of stuff. So I guess we should number this one. This one is a 263 because that's the next one we're doing. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, we won't do any like copyright things, unfortunately. But last year I did get some UVDTFs that went in the center of the ornament, and some of them were Grinch. You're not blocked. I see you. So I was looking for something earlier and I was like, where are half of my ornaments? Oh, that friend, yeah. And I was looking for something and I found them. I put away most of the wood like shape ornaments, not the like the round ones, not the etched ones, but like they were just wood shapes that I had painted earlier in the year. I don't know. I might be going crazy, but part of me feels like there was the beginnings of at least a fox prototype. Dory, am I wrong? Am I just making stuff up? Nah, I think when you tell someone off like that, they're gonna be like, "Mm, it's not true." And I mean, she didn't really tell her. I mean, she did, but she did it nicely. Listen, when people hear about like their flaws, I guess, they don't typically like to listen. Me myself included, of course. But some friends aren't friends. You learn that, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I saw her original drafted message. The one that she sent was a lot nicer. Yeah, you had to cool down a little bit. It's smart, just type it up in your notes and let it sit for a little bit. Oh, I forgot the white dots on this one. Let's do that before I forget again. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a big no-no. Yep. Sometimes you just, throw them in a campfire, let it burn away. Yeah, TikTok or YouTube is being weird for some people tonight. I'm not really sure why. Some people are like once they log like if they log out of the account and like log back in, it's been helping. But yeah, people were struggling for a while to get in. It was a pretty slow start. We're slowly climbing back up to where we're usually at. Yeah. Thankfully, there's not that much of that, Heather. Did you guys see Kayla's update in her Facebook group? How many subscribers do you need on YouTube to go live? I didn't think it was all that many. Like, it was definitely, I think, lower than some of the other platforms, I feel like. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. You can do it. It's a beast over here, though. Not gonna lie. Good evening. Yeah, that was a pretty big adjustment after the first couple lives. I pretty much figured out, how to control some things in here, but every once in a while you still get some weirdos. Yeah, she's had a rough like little bit of time. Yep. Okay. Back on track. Sweet. You're putting that on your resume. I love it. Okay, purple dowel here. What's up? How's it going? Oop, partial dot. I love when that happens. Hello, hello. Just using a random tool right now. He made Lily a fort. That was nice of him. Oh gosh. I've done that before. Yeah, that's I feel like that's like a pretty standard childhood experience. It's cozy in there, especially when you put a blanket over it. Oh, the things we could do when we weren't, big. She was in the dog's cage. You tie-dyed today. Ooh, fun. Tie-dyeing is a lot of fun. I definitely haven't used like the right dye though. I mean, usually they're like store-bought stuff, but um they always look so pretty. And then you rinse them out and you're like, where'd all the color go? Same. FaceTimed you looking for her and then they found her. Oh, the things that we took for granted. Yeah, I don't think I did that. I think I just like soaked a shirt, made it wet, and then tried dyeing on top of it. I believe it. Right? You're like, "Man, I didn't choose this." Aw. You're like, "She's there somewhere. Relax." You're like, "Been there, done that. You guys hid from me too." Yeah, because 'cause you've got those that little bit of wisdom. You're like, "Uh-huh, okay, did you check here? Did you check there?" What about here? Yeah, soda ash, I guess, is supposed to really help the color lock in. And I mean, some dye is better than others, but yeah, I guess that's pretty important when it comes to tie dyeing. They all come running. The only thing I haven't quite figured out about this ornament is I must have done the center part smaller because I feel like the three like white dots that go here, I feel like they're all smaller than they were originally. Oh, so you know what you're doing. Ask your wife. You're like, "Oh, okay, never mind." She was playing the ultimate game of hide and seek. Gonna be nice is that we're gonna be able to like top dot these all relatively at the same time. It's gonna be so satisfying. Wow, where has the time gone? Maybe I just kind of like spread these out a little bit more. We're figuring it out. Oh, so you haven't been around her whole life? Gotcha, gotcha. I think these last two, we gotta get them both to about the same spot so they both can be kind of drying equally. Go back to a blue one. No, no music. I know it's lame. It's lame, isn't it? I hate it. I was like listening to YouTube for myself, But the ads, oh god, the ads have been so annoying, and, like, I'm not paying. I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it to avoid ads, it's not happening. I thought about, like, putting like, an AirPod in, but yeah, I love my Spotify. I've had it for a while. I feel like it knows me. It knows me pretty well. So basically on this one, I'm gonna get the fat swooshes and the big dots, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on that pinkish one. So that those are like the biggest part that still needs to have dry time for the most part, besides like the white triple dots, but yeah. It's been a while since I've done like an ornament assembly painting line. Usually I just do one and then I do the next and then I do the next. Trying different things. Yeah. But for some reason, there's always something that YouTube catches about, like, it not being, copyright free. Even when I specifically search for it on anything other than YouTube. And honestly, I feel like sometimes, even on YouTube, when it says copyright free, it's actually not. But for some reason, you guys can't hear the music I play on here anyway, so it just feels like, what's the point? Thanks. Really enjoying this new design. I think we'll keep it. Yeah, I thought about it. I don't know if they're charged though. Gotta see. I keep them in my purse and then forget that they're there. But it's nice because then if someone like calls me when I'm out in public, I don't feel like I have to hold my phone all the time. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm gonna start like whisper screaming and humming, and you guys are gonna be like, what is she listening to? Well, I've had lots of practice with them. They've went through phases in the last few years. My first penguins looked very funny. And, I mean, back then, I thought that they were great, and they were for my skill level. But now I've definitely kind of figured it out. Who remembers when I would do the white part and I would go in and like separately just kind of like pull the body together? And then one day I decided or I learned that I don't even have to do that. I can just make like a little peanut shape and then it's good. You just learn things over time. And you really had to make sure that those dots were dry, otherwise you'd, like, dig into the black and you'd have little streaks in your white, and it was just a pain in the butt. Feel like we gotta reminisce really fast after these dots. I should show you my very first penguin snowman ornaments. They're cute, but they've definitely changed over the years. I've done some little gray penguins, like, if I'm doing, like, a super dark ornament, but I wanna do penguins, I'll do gray ones, like little happy feet. 'Cause they show up better than black. Is that a paint booger? Yep, and I just smeared my paint. Got it. Yeah, I mean, you'll figure out the stuff that works for you, you know? All right, let's see. They're definitely some of my very first pictures in my camera roll. So let's just go all the way up to the top. And then at this point, I had not started dotting yet. Oh, here's some dots, okay? We're getting there. La-di-da-di-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I took my allergy medicine too late. Well, what the heck? This is definitely not year one. Maybe I don't live on here anymore. That's actually kind of sad. Well, I'm sure I have some of the OG snowmen though at this point. Maybe not. Oh, did they all get like moved to my Amazon? Yeah, they must have. I guess I don't have them. Poop. I'll have to find them and like post them in the group or something. Oh yeah. I mean, not just the World Cup. I mean, the Stanley Cup right now is kind of pretty legit right now. This is a good series. It's a really good series. I've never been one to watch the World Cup though. I don't know. And I played soccer. Soccer was one of those sports that I could not watch on TV, and I don't know why. Because it's kind of some I think because the field is so big and it just feels boring watching them run back and forth and not score goals all that much. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun down there. I think I'm using the wrong green. Well, we're gonna use two different greens on this ornament because I forgot that I think I used I used foliage green instead of whatever. What is this? Sour apple? Yep, sure did. Ouch. Yeah, I'll just add in another green, that's all. We'll bring the Irish moss back for those bigger dots. I mean, they're really not all that different, but they're a little different. Wonder what like 3D paint. I like to try and use the 3D paints over these swooshes, but I know one of these days I'm gonna do a color combo and I'm not gonna have 3D paint that matches. Well, I was a goalie for most of my soccer career. I think I was like defense a lot, before I was a goalie, and then one time we either didn't have a goalie or the goalie got hurt and my coach was like, "All right, one of you guys needs to get in goal." And nobody volunteered, and so I was like, I mean, I'll try it. I don't know. And I was pretty decently good at it, and so literally from then on I was a goalie. I was a goalie until I went to soccer camp and sprained my wrist because some dude took a really, really, really hard shot and bent my and it like when I, was trying to, you know, it bent my wrist backwards and I sprained my wrist. And they were like, "Well, you can't really continue goalie camp with a sprained wrist, but like you can run around and play soccer with everybody else, because it was like the second day or something. And the first time I was out with everyone else, my knee popped out. So then they were like, "Yeah, you should probably call your mom to come get you. You're not going to be able to do anything for the next like 5 days." And that was, I think that was pretty much the end of my soccer career because that wasn't the first time my knee popped out. And so I think my ortho was kind of like, "Yeah, you got to quit. If you don't quit, you're going to get knee surgery." And I wound up getting knee surgery anyways because I slipped in the kitchen and really did a number on my knee. But I did love playing soccer. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I played probably till I was in middle school. Our team wasn't like great. Like I wasn't on any special team or anything. Maybe had I like stayed playing soccer, but I was just kind of on an average team. So we weren't amazing, but we weren't like terrible. Like if we'd lose, it was because like it was 1-0 or it was 2-1. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I let in a shit ton of goals or anything. It's like my team, they couldn't always score goals, which was difficult. It's hard to win goals when you don't score, or hard to win games when you don't score. I tried playing volleyball for a little bit in middle school. Hated that. Um, got on a floor hockey team and we were undefeated for the first few games and then I blew out my knee at home and had to break the news to my team that their goalie, because I was goalie, I was like, "Sorry guys, can't play anymore. Good luck." They didn't make it very far. I was channeling my Marc-Andre Fleury, when we were playing floor hockey. Hello in Seattle. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. To keep an eye on my phone battery. I forgot to charge my computer, which I guess I really don't need to charge my computer if my music isn't playing. Let me charge my phone then instead. Okay. Man, I just bypassed so much time doing all like the first little parts. It's 10:30 and we're gonna be done by all with all these ornaments by like 11. It's all right. I have another one that I hadn't started, I don't think. Actually, no, I did wind up starting it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hello from Pittsburgh, PA. I've been using the pink recently. My favorite used to be the blue, the 8 millimeter, but I started using the 10, and I find that I can get 20 dots around a center if I wanted to a lot easier. So I just kind of started doing that. most of the time now. What's up? What's up? How are you, Paula? Chicago. Feel like I'm gonna get in bed tonight and just pass out. Although I need to set an alarm because I've got my nail appointment tomorrow for my birthday nails. Can't miss that. Feel like I just got these nails, which I kind of did. It definitely has not been 3 weeks, but that's okay. I'm over them. The 3D of like these nails has really been bothering me recently. I can't do 3D nails. I don't know. Oh man, paint booger. Mm, 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 mm. Making a big freaking mess. I'm just gonna wipe all that off. Yeah, I had to push it up a little bit because my 3 week mark was after my birthday, and I was like, listen, I need new nails. They're not gonna be anything crazy. They're just gonna be black with like the oil slick kind of shard glitter, hopefully, anyways. But they're gonna look nice. I'm excited for them. They're gonna be very, very basic compared to these ones. Yeah, Heather has a really, really good nail tech. Yeah, I mean they're not coming off, but I've definitely found myself going like just making freaking noise, and I don't usually do that too much. So I've been doing it enough that I'm like noticing that I'm doing it, and I'm like, oh, that's so annoying. Um, we're just going out to dinner, or I'm going out to dinner with my family. Scott's gonna be golfing, um, so I'm sure we might do something at some point, maybe. But going out with my sister, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, my great aunt, her son, my sister's husband. My cousin's working. She can't get off. She's a new RN, so she doesn't have the ability to like request off during times that like she should be working, Like I mean she could, but she just hasn't really gotten that seniority yet. So unfortunately this is her weekend to work. She also works on like the psych floor, so there aren't as many nurses, I don't think either. Hello, hello. I opened some gifts today. Gabrielle yelled at me because I'm not waiting. In my defense, nobody told me to wait. I've just been showing them off every day that I got something. I haven't showed anything yet today though. She goes, "What are we gonna open on your birthday?" And I was like, "I didn't know I was supposed to wait." Heather told me I could open all her presents, so you know. What's up, Sue? Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten some really cute things. After I finish these dots, I'll show you guys. I'm kind of keeping them all in one place for right now, um, so I can show everyone. Good night. I was gonna ask if you were still in here. Yeah, this is the new penguin design. The penguins are definitely a popular um thing on these ornaments. Like everybody, like they sell really well. And when I go to my one and only show, everybody's always like, "Oh my God, look at the little penguins." Yeah. Apparently some guy like called her in, and as soon as she like walked into his room, he like slammed the door, and she was fine. She had her training, but she was like a little shaken up. Oh, I love going to the penguin exhibit at the zoo. It's so cute. Okay, so I have been using this for my coffee. So it's dirty right now. But anyways. So Heather got me this. So sweet. It's my color. And she also got me these little kitty opal earrings. Yeah. The psych ward down here is kind of crazy. The psych floor, I guess. Little kitty opal earrings. So cute. It is a nice tumbler. It keeps my drink nice and cold. And then it says Toby on it. So freaking cute. Isn't that just adorbs? And then I think this is the last. I showed Heather's first. And then she got this. You guys are just so wonderful. It says Toby. So sweet. I love it, love it, love it. And then Lisa got me a little ghosty opal necklace, and then Gabrielle got me this one, which is so pretty. That was where this was. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. Hopefully I'm not. And then Deb, she sent me some paint and then this dolphin opal. You guys, can you tell I like opal? Probably not, right? I've been trying to keep everything in the same spot. But yes, they've been doing great with gifts. You guys, it's like you guys know me. I'm like, what? You guys don't know me at all. Just kidding. Yeah, I feel so blessed. Oh yeah, Paula got me the resin mixer. Duh. I guess that was a birthday thing, huh? I was like, why did you get me that? Yeah, my birthday. Yeah. The resin mixer and then well, the resin machine and the mixer, which was freaking too much. Yeah, never comes to mind. I guess I can't put the resin mixer in that little the resiner in that little box, huh? Ah, shit. I know, this community is great. They're so amazing. What's up? What's up? Oh, well, thanks. I'm just gonna count it all towards a birthday because, you know, I got some silicone cups, Paula, to help with like the resin mixer. So, there's an e-card, Angela, that is Paula posted about it, and it's also in the secret group chat for my birthday. I think. I think she posted it in there. It might need to be like bumped forward, since we like to talk in there and things get lost. Thank y'all. Oh, perfect. I accidentally clicked into that again today. I literally can't get to the main dot fan messenger without clicking that for some reason. I don't know. It wasn't always like that. It just recently started being that way. It's stupid. Hello. But I promise I don't look at anything. I click right out. Oh, it's going. Just painting some ornaments. Painting some little penguin ornaments. I know, I should have. This one, I guess, is the last one, I suppose. So this one will be 265 because the other one is 264. So that's there we go. I swear. I swear. I want to be surprised. I like surprises. Aw, happy birthday to your dad. Did you guys go out to dinner or something? Ooh, yum. Speaking of dessert, I had a cosmic brownie earlier today. They suck. They are not they are not like how they used to be. And it's actually kind of disappointing because I remember loving those as a kid. It's almost like a Reese's. They do not taste the same anymore. They do. They suck. They're awful. It was such a disappointment. I was like, "What?" Now, with that being said, it wasn't a normal one. It was like one that had like 4th of July stuff on it. So maybe the weird icing that wasn't the chocolate icing and the little colorful chips, maybe that made a difference, but they definitely, I don't know. Even the brownie itself was like dry. And I don't remember them being like that. Like I remember you used to be able to like roll them up into a little ball. It was like clay. I was mad. Need more white. Hold on. It's almost like that. She sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy. So, man, that was such a good commercial. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis. She sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy, so they just don't make commercials like they used to. But my all-time favorite one, and I don't get to say it anymore, because I don't go live on Wednesdays anymore. But every Wednesday, at least once, but usually multiple times, I'd be like, "Guess what day it is? Mike, 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 Mike. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump day. What? I did not. I actually used UV. Such a good commercial. Hump day. Although I guess that's sort of coming back. Like I've seen some like signs and stuff with it, and I'm like, they better bring back the hump day camel because he was funny. Okay, time to top dot. This one might be my favorite one out of the night. Did I get one? What from a machine? You can, yeah, you can UV in there. Um, I have not tried the UV. I'm a little scared. Just because like the resin rockers one just works so well. I know it works, I don't want to accidentally ruin something. I feel like, Paula, how do you mix these up when they settle? Do you just have to like squeeze out all the stuff? I feel like that's a waste. Maybe I need to squeeze out a little bit just so I can shake it up. You just shake it. Oh, well, that's I was not doing that. Because I feel like this one would be great for this, but maybe not. Maybe I need to store it upside down. Okay, let's pick a different one. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this one might be pretty. Hopefully. Oh, I don't know. It's a little thin. I feel like it's gonna bleed on me. Shit. I need a thick paint for these because like it's just imperative. I mean, I guess I could do like white. We haven't used white yet. Let's do it. Although, like, I don't know, this one would look really pretty too, but I think I've already used it on an ornament, but that one would be really pretty on it. Decisions, decisions. Um, I don't know if there's still a post, but there was a post. So Facebook got rid of like the regular chat. We had to make a new one. Um, it is like you can't just like not anyone can join it because I didn't want like random people joining it. But there is a link somewhere for it. Um, it used to be at the top of the Dot Fam group, although I'm not sure if it still is. I may have to reshare the link. But yeah, it's just like a Facebook chat. Like there aren't, the whole group isn't in there or anything. I mean, they can be if they want to, but yeah, that's what I remember. Like some people were having trouble opening it for some reason. Um, but I mean, we all kind of like, I don't want to say we hang out in there, but it's just like a normal chat and people have regular people conversations. But sometimes if people, need to ask me a question, they can just kind of like at me in there. I don't know if Paul is able to share it or not. It might just be a me thing. She might be able to. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they did away with whatever chats that they had originally. Like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It was super frustrating. It was back when Facebook changed a bunch of things. Like, they started removing live videos after 30 days and deleting stuff and just stupid, stupid stuff. Well, I think I can only reach the group chat through like one of my accounts too, and not both of them. It's just weird. I think this color might be nice if I can reach it. Ugh. Oh, that's paint booger. Let's not do that. I wonder if Vegas is gonna blow their playoff thing this year. I don't know what you're talking about. What? I like this one a lot. Yeah, definitely a good color palette for a penguin ornament. And I need to do one more layer or two of hologram. We might as well do both of them, because why not? I'm not necessarily trying to get to 300 ornaments by the end of this month, but it might be cool. Because then we'll be 2/3 of the way through our goal by the end of July. Ah, dropped my tool. We're gonna try. I mean, at this point, if we finish these 4 tonight, we'll be at 9 ornaments for the week, and it's only Tuesday. And I may maybe paint some tomorrow. Not 100% guaranteeing it, but maybe after I pack orders. Have a good night. It was good to see you. Mhm. At least, this year I've been pretty on top of at least painting a few every week instead of starting July with like 65 ornaments. We can't ever go back to that habit. We've got to stay on top of things. Okay, we're gonna do red. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh gosh, that's not supposed to do that. Okay. I know, and I did that for like multiple years in a row too. How's it going? Well, this one's gonna be interesting. I don't know. This one might be too thick. Look at that little curly Q. Um, don't know. I think I need to toss this one. I don't even know when I got this one. It was probably one of the hand-me-down ones I got off Mercari, if I had to guess. It's a little too thick. How's it going? Good evening. Good thing that dot is pretty dry. Actually, it's very dry. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Okay. All right, we're gonna go in with some Lady in Red. Sorry, I'm listening to the news. I got caught up listening to it for some reason. Okay. I think we need like a green. So let's do that. Okay. Christmas colors they're just great, especially on ornaments, like traditional Christmas. Okay. Then, mhm. I don't want this one to look just like the one that I did the other night or last night, even though the glitter color is completely different. Trying to give those bliss just a little bit of time to um kind of have like a little bit of like I don't want to say a crust um around the edge of their dots, but I don't want them to bleed at all. Especially as they kind of go down the ornament. Ready? Okay, let's try the others. Careful, careful. Haha, thank you. Yeah, I posted some stuff today after I got home. Oh, that's mm, it's a very pretty glitter though. Wow. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, this one I think is done. When the red dries, it's gonna look more like that. So it's just gotta clear up a little bit. Okay, time for this one. Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do on this one. This one's gonna be pretty though. Let's do this one. Um, I was gifted it, but I believe you can find them on Temu. There's not many like different options, um, but there's a couple of them. But it fits all of the 3D paints really well. I mean, you could use like a shot glass too, but yeah, that one's it's super cute. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're still on Temu, but I think back in the day, this was before everything changed over there. Um, they're like nail tool holder things, I think is what they are. Oh, thanks. They've got some, like, little animals, their mouths are kinda, like, sideways, like, it's not straight up and down like this cat. Those don't work nearly as well, I'm just kinda letting you know that now. Don't get those ones because you probably won't like them. Oh, really? What? Gonna wait on that last one, and we're gonna do hello. Ouch. I almost ran over my own toe with my chair. How's it going? Okay. This one's gonna be a close second to a favorite for today. Oh yeah, yeah, I'd love to see it. So it's a mix of the dark blue and the teal. It looks real it almost looks like a blue opal when it dries. It is so pretty. Especially if you put it over like a darker blue or black. Hello. Oh shoot, there we go. I was like, where is it? Mm. Whoops. There's something about just blue ornaments too. Oh, so pretty. Wow. We're doing pretty damn good on time tonight. Maybe it's because I got ahead on ornaments earlier today. Ugh, 90 degrees. Yuck. No, thank you. I don't want it. Um, After the next one is 265. So when we finish that one, we will be on 266. Doing pretty good, if you don't say so myself. Hello, hello. Thanks. I'm doing okay this week with the ornaments. After we finish the next one, we will be at 9 for the week because I painted some last night. Just because I'm not quite sure what's going on this weekend. I mean, I should be live, but just in case. Now that I've officially applied for the show, I'm in show mode and I'm just thinking, planning ahead for November. Sort of. I mean, I'm going out to dinner on my birthday and I should be home like early enough to go live, even though I'm not scheduled. You know, Scott's gonna be doing stuff, so I don't want to just be at home alone at night on my birthday, so I might go live. Dinner's at like 6, so I mean, I can't see us being out there until 9 or later because at those kind of restaurants, you really can't sit and talk. They don't want you to. They're like those hibachi restaurants. I mean, they're not going to kick you out, but you definitely need to eat and get going kind of thing, which is kind of a good thing because one of my family members loves to talk, 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 talk anytime I go out to dinner, and it's fine for a little bit. And then like everybody's done with dinner and I'm just like, "Oh God, can we go?" So to be able to have a little excuse to be like, "Okay, let's go," is gonna be nice. Well, I did originally. I might still be able to go live. All right, one more, and then we'll see what time it is. Oh, I don't think I have a 3D paint that I would love like a maroon. I don't think I have one though. Hmm. I don't really want to use green though, but I might have to. This one might be an interesting one. Okay, I think this one might look pretty cool with it. And then I'll use like a metallic berry color for some other top dots, I think. Yeah, this one's like a non-traditional, traditional Christmas color palette. I wish I could just top dot designs all day long. Skip the first part and just go right on to top dotting. Whoops. Dang it, my nails got in the way. Let's try that again. Good thing that wasn't like super wet, because that would have been unfortunate. I think we kind of got lucky with that one. Careful. I'm feeling the not drinking my I drank my coffee earlier today, like I made it in the morning. I'm feeling it. Um, I mean, I guess you could, but you'd have to take it all out of the bottle and stuff, and I feel like that would maybe be a little bit of a pain. I mean, you can dot with all of that on its own, but the squeeze bottle really helps you get that really nice plumpy dot. Oh, you might be able to. There's probably like that perfect time window where it's dry enough where you're not going to mess it up, but not so dry that the pigment doesn't burnish on top of it. But if you were to do it over the pigment, um, well, if you're just going to dot it with the Duraclear mix over a plumpy dot, you might experience your dots moving on you. Um, but you might be able to like burnish it on. You're just going to lose the color of the dot underneath it. I don't know if that's what you were asking or not, or if I ever wound up answering it the way you wanted me to. Oh my gosh, I keep knocking that over. Okay, I feel like we still need something. Let's see. Let's try this. This will probably be pretty. It might give me what I feel like it's missing. Like I feel like I feel like this one isn't sparkly enough. We need sparkles. Mhm. Thank you. Yeah, just kind of playing around with a non-traditional color palette. Thank you. I try. Not everything. Sometimes there are some not so great ones. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's the bubbles in my can of pop. I was like, what? They're like pinging on the can. Whoops. Yeah, this glitter is exactly what this needed. It's funny how that just kind of brings it to life. I mean, everything else had glitter. Well, actually, no, that red one also needs some glitter now that I'm looking at it. Can't believe I didn't use any glitter on that one. What's wrong with me? Oh, pretty good. I had a doctor's appointment that I was kind of anxious about, but it turned out well. I mean, it wasted my time almost, but um, you know, some health anxiety can be taken away, which is good. Um, yeah, pretty good. Had to return slash exchange a birthday present that Scott got me, and hopefully the new thing fits. But I don't think he likes the exchange as much as the original. Well, I did. I mean, I still need to get blood work, and I need to. I just I just need to in general. So I still need to do that. But the ultrasound was good, and they said they didn't see anything at all, not even a swollen lymph node, and all is well, and they don't need to see me until I'm 40. Yes, you have a good one too. It felt like a waste of time because my appointment was at 10. Well, it was at 10:15. I got there at 10. They took me back. I sat in a room for a little bit, and once I explained to them that I had an appointment like a month and a half prior and they canceled it and rescheduled me a month out, the issue that I had scheduled the appointment for, like, it's not there anymore, but I still wanted to keep the appointment. So they were like, "Oh, well, then we're not going to do this. But we only have one ultrasound tech today, so the wait's about 40 minutes." And I was like, "Okay." And it wound up being over an hour. And so my appointment that I thought was going to be relatively quick turned into like 2.5 hours. I never would have thought I was going to be there that long, but I was like annoyed because like I've never been in like a lady imaging area before, and like they gave you this like, like the typical thing with like opening in the front. Um and we all sat in the waiting room with those like gown things over us. It was so weird. Like none of us had our own room while we were waiting. It was, I don't know. But eventually I went and grabbed my phone out of the locker because I was like, I'm not sitting here. Everybody looks like they're super upset. Like F this, like this is depressing. So, but yeah, I mean, overall the visit was well, but it was annoying. It was annoying during it, that's for sure. And I definitely am feeling some relief because I don't like being wondering what's going on inside my body. It's not fun. Like probably close to 2 hours after everything was all said and done. It was ridiculous. I didn't get out of there till after noon, which I thought was a little cray cray. Like I know they're probably, needing help, but still. Mm. Ouch. Just hit my knee really hard. Well, what was kind of annoying was like they were like, "Oh, like, take your shirt off, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I didn't think I'd have to do that, and they put me in the mammogram room and I was like, also didn't think that was happening. And they were like, "Well, we might." And I'm like, "All right, well, I guess that's fine." Like I think that that should happen before I'm 40 anyways, but wasn't really planning on it. And then they decided not to. And so then I was like, well, I mean, if I'm literally in this room, like, why the fuck not? Like, you might as well, I'm here. But they were like, no, you have like not very much family history. So we're just gonna do the ultrasound. And I was like, okay. So then I was waiting and I'm like, I should have stuck up for myself and been like, no, just do it. And I didn't. I mean, that's not what my appointment was for, anyways, but still. And I was hungry. I was just like, I don't know. Maybe. Honestly, when it comes to like relieving myself of health anxiety, I don't mind having to like pay for that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know how much it would have been, but oh, really? Yeah. So just got to do some blood work just to rule out any other fears. And once I'm in the clear for that, hopefully I'm in the clear for that, we should be Gucci. I know. And in the US, it's really fucking bad. I need to flip my napkin because I just like, I have so much freaking, I just stuck my hands all in it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, good thing I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh, no. I mean, they're usually not. I just, yeah, it seems as so, since I had scheduled an appointment online through the portal and then they called me a couple weeks later saying, "Oh, there was actually an issue with the scheduler, so the appointment that you made doesn't exist, so we can't actually get you in until June 9th." It's like, the beginning of May. I was like, "That's over a month. Like, what?" And they were like, "Yeah, sorry." I was like, "Okay, well, you can't get me like into any other place. Like, I can go to a different location." And they were like, "We literally don't have anything." And I'm like, "Oh, great." Yeah, it was really odd. I've never like experienced that before. Anytime I've had to, undress at all for a doctor thing, I was always in my own room and there was a curtain pulled in front of the door. Like, I never sat there with, it was literally like a normal waiting room. Um, it was so weird. That's the point. No, I'm just kidding, sort of. This one, this one's gonna be purple and teal. My favorite. Gonna need to glitter some ornaments again soon though, because I feel like my color selection in the box down below is pretty slim. There's a lot of like dark colors and like brown and like not colors I feel like painting on. I'll be 32. Yeah, I'll be 32. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, am I 32 or 33? I'm 32. I've been saying that I've been 32 for the last couple months for some reason though. So I don't know. But I'm a 94 baby, so that means 32. Happy birthday. Oh, that was literally yesterday or yeah, yesterday, right? Happy birthday. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like there's the main one, they called you back and then they made you get undressed and then you sat in like the procedure waiting room and they were like three chairs and three chairs and then there was another room with like other chairs and everybody was just kind of scattered. The lady across from me though, she did not look like she was having a good time. I hope that whatever she was getting done was, nothing terrible and maybe she was just anxious like me. Yeah, right, and so I was like, "Oh, sorry, like, I didn't know," like, I wore a tank top and everything, like, easy access, I thought, but nope, still had to get undressed, and I was like, "Damn it, I didn't want to." Oh, yeah, they must have been really short on people today. Penguins, I feel like these little guys are a little big, but that's okay. I should have done gray penguins on this one. Yeah, it's okay. Thank y'all. I'm glad it's over and done with. Ah. Yeah, they definitely could be. I don't know. I don't know why I glittered all of those because I don't know. Or maybe a lot of them are left over from last year and I didn't want to put those colors in like the stash ornament boxes because I thought people might be disappointed. Oh, nothing. It was just the procedure that I had today. I had to wait unreasonably long and I was annoyed about it. Yeah, I'm good. I got a good thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Aw, that sucks for your friend. I'm sorry to hear that. I think I've only made a couple. There's certain like holidays, I guess, that just don't really sell all that well for me. I also don't do a lot of them, but I think I did a couple little turkey type things the one year. Did she like hit her head or something? Oh gosh. Oh, did he land on her? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. How horrifying. I bet that was so scary. Definitely painful, but probably horrifying. Aw. I'm glad she's like relatively okay, but that is so scary. Hopefully that guy gets something to help him walk so that doesn't happen again. You got such a big heart, Tori. At least these white dots show up really nicely on this dark glitter. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that's so scary. Did she did she get feeling back in her legs yet? I couldn't imagine, like, accidentally hurting someone like that. Like, I accidentally, like, knocked some lady, like, gently in the head the one time because she was really close to me, and I was putting my purse around myself, and she was sitting down, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." She was fine, but, like, even a little bump like that makes me feel awful. Oh, yeah. Someone was watching out for her. Mhm. Yeah, it's not a fun sound. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It just feels so good. I don't even think about it whenever I do it most of the time. She picked a hello, right? Make her laugh a little bit. Laughing is the best medicine, right? So did a coworker fall on her? Oh yeah, I'm sure it hurts when you have broken ribs for sure. Oh gosh. So she's a nurse. Yeah, he sure is good at it. Do, 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 do. Oh wow. Well, at least she made it that long before anything like crazy happening. I mean, it's sad that it happened at all, but I remember when I was interning for a summer in the physical therapy inpatient physical therapy. Whenever they had a patient who, had to walk around, especially like when you had to kind of get them to like start doing steps and stuff, we had to have like multiple people all around. You could not be like by yourself, and there were multiple like straps and ropes that if the person fell, like you could hold them up. But obviously that's not a thing everywhere. Can't expect that everywhere. Yeah, exactly, Heather. Good night, Lisa. I know. Be a lot safer that way for sure. All right. I feel like this is a good place to stop. We did pretty well today. We got 4 ornaments done. I'm not too mad about that. So that will make it 9 for the week. Whoop, whoop. Let's try and do 20. All right. So here's the ones we got done. I love this one. This one, I think this one might be my favorite one for the night. It is just a beauty. I mean, they're all really pretty, but I think that one definitely is my favorite. This one's pretty close. I mean, shock, it's the blue, I think. Not too shabby. All right, so I am off tomorrow, so I will not see you guys until Thursday on here at 9:30. We'll try and maybe we'll just paint ornaments for the rest of the week. F it, you know? Let's just go wild and do ornaments all week. I don't know. We'll see if I find something else to hyperfixate on, because that totally could definitely happen. Who knows? But I am going to hop off here. I gotta clean up because if I come over here tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be mad at whoever the heck closed because this place is a mess. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good night. Bye.